Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Marino to throw. Forced out to his left. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. They go play action now. Marino, he'll buy some time right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Rolling to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Marino. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Marino on play action. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. And Bullock will put this one through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And now headed the other way. They're across midfield. Inside the 20. And he will have a touchdown. He returns the punt 60 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
On 2nd down now, it's Alexander, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. But free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Marino. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Marino's incompletion on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Running this with a wide receiver, Fuller. Finding some room at midfield. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 64 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Now Bullock to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Tyler Lockett now with a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It's fielded at the 45. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Marino. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Wilson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Lockett the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Lockett the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Marino. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And now here is another interception. Desmond King picks it.
And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Now Marino to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Benson Mayowa able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw is Marino. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Watt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Play fake. Here's Marino. They'll roll him out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another complete
touchdown from 10 yards out.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Lockett the return.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Texans! 3 touchdown passes now for Dan Marino, and the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Lockett the return.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On 2nd and 10. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Desmond King picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Fourth down. Here's Marino. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And Marino actually going to look to throw it. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Marino's incompletion on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Marino looks to toss it again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. But such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Lockett, the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Again, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're leading by 10 points. You've got the ball at the 50-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Houston. The chain gang hustling to catch. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On play action, Rodgers rolling to it and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. There to make the grab. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.